All right, you're about to see a demo of DoThisTask.AI. It's an agent builder, manager, discovery platform. Will Ness, the founder, does a great job of demoing the product. And what's really cool about this episode too is that he interviews me about Caravan Notes as part of the demo. So you get a little insider information on V2. I really enjoyed this episode and I'm sure you will too. So let's just jump in.
My name is Will Ness. I'm an
Mhm.
ex-software engineer turned founder. I was at Amazon for about 4 to 5 years after college,
And
and
software
then
engineer at Amazon?
software engineer, yeah, at
Oh, yeah.
Amazon. My last team, we were training foundational text-to-image LLMs
Okay,
for internal use cases.
very cool.
And so, yeah, I left last December and hopped on
Mhm.
board the AI train and started doing the whole build in public journey. Tried out a few different products, none of them really worked. And then since May, I've been working on DoThisTask.AI, which is an AI agent builder and discovery platform.
What does it do? What's the idea? How did it start?
So our overall goal is that right now, in the tech industry, and I think it's expanding to other industries, you see leadership of these companies telling all their employees, like, hey, you should use AI for everything.
Yeah.
But it's not that simple, right? Like AI takes a lot of domain expertise. You have to
Mhm.
know how to use the tools. You have to know what the tools are. You have to know how to prompt and how to write.
Yes.
Um, and so it's not as simple as just go use AI for everything.
Mhm.
And so our goal is to make AI accessible for more people. And the main way that we think you can do that is by flipping the script of what you see when you arrive on any agentic site, right? So ChatGPT, Claude, Copilot, Gemini, Grok, Perplexity, all of them, when you
Yeah.
show up on their homepage, there's a giant blank box.
Mhm.
And you are expected to provide the instructions and the context to get a good output out of the site, right? If you have bad context, you're going to have a bad output.
Mhm.
So we're trying to flip the script, and instead, we're trying to start with what do you want the AI to do for you?
Mhm.
And then the AI will ask you questions, call tools, and then you'll get the output at the end. So the AI is going to interview you
Mhm.
instead of you telling the AI what to do. That's the main thing that we think will help companies adopt AI is by turning their existing processes into
Mhm.
defined workflows for AI that you can run in ChatGPT or Claude with a single click.
I love it. Let's see it just based on your pitch. I
Mhm.
feel like there's two products there, and like there's definitely going to be more clarity because like one of the problems or pain points that I'm seeing is that overwhelming box, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
a box. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
And then solving that problem is just by itself a very cool, landscape to work in. And then there's the interviewer agent that gets you to where you want to go is a different thing. But like, let's see. Let's. All right. So boom, you land. This is what you land on. Fantastic.
Yep.
Get your free founder agent pack, 75 plus agent specific designed for your founder. Very good. Claim your free pack. What happens then?
So right, this is our new feature. The
Yeah.
only agent pack we have right now is for founders, but we're planning on doing it for freelancers,
Love
for
it.
real estate agents, for
Contractors, whatever it is.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
a bunch of other job roles.
Okay.
So you can claim
Boom.
your founder pack, and
Uh,
you can start by giving your website URL.
caravannotes.com. Let's go.
Yep, already got it loaded.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so we'll go
All
here
right.
and we'll
Analyze
click
website.
Analyze
Yeah.
Website. And in the meantime, I know that you use Claude
Mm-hmm.
and you are on the
The
Max
max plan.
plan,
Yeah.
right? And then are there any tools that you use to run your business? Like, are you on Stripe? Do you use
I
HubSpot?
haven't linked them up with anything. Like I
Okay,
haven't linked my cloud to anything.
okay.
I'm a
Um,
bit lagging in that.
okay, yeah, no worries. So let's just go with no tools, and
Yeah.
that'll make it simple for this demo.
Yeah.
So now we'll continue to
Cool.
the business information, and we've already preloaded your business name, business
Because they
description,
analyzed it. All right. All
and,
right.
and what you offer.
All
And
right.
so now is a good chance for you to go correct anything. Like maybe your landing page is outdated.
Love
Maybe
it.
you have a grander vision for your business than your landing
All right.
page describes.
That's
Um,
between us.
uh, and
Okay.
then
Boom.
You can select. So you're, I'm assuming SaaS, right? Would be
SaaS,
your
yeah,
industry. Startup,
yeah, yeah. Just me.
just you.
Yeah. Orlando. What does it matter?
Yeah.
Because it's like an internet company. Company
Okay.
go.
Then can you give me
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 goals that you have for
Um,
Caravan Notes?
get V2 ready to prepare launch campaign. Launch.
Okay. And what are some of your pain points in running your business so far?
Uh, speed of development. Uh, time talking to customers
Okay.
or prospects. And I guess out of the box thinking with marketing.
Cool.
Yeah,
All right. Everything look good for you on this page?
looks beautiful.
Sweet. So we'll go ahead
Mhm.
and click generate for agents.
Uh, I like it though. The flow is nice.
Yeah, yeah. We're really excited about this new feature. I think part of our stickiness issue
Mhm.
was that we weren't showing relevant agents to users as soon as possible. So they
Mhm.
would load our landing or load our page and they would see um this used to be our landing page, just the search bar, right? We had some
Yeah,
copy.
it's overwhelming. Yeah,
And,
I would
and
just launch them straight in there.
yeah,
Like
right. And like
instead of claim your free pack, just start or like that's your onboarding process.
yeah, and the odds that one of these 6 agents are relevant enough to the user that they're going to click the run button,
Yeah,
go and talk to the AI agent for a few minutes is pretty low.
yeah,
And with this process,
yeah.
uh,
I'm invested now. Like
yeah,
I'm
you're
trying to
invested.
figure it out.
Our one concern is the time to value is a little bit longer, right? Like you probably have to put in 3 or 4 minutes of work.
It's
But
not that much because if you just do the website, if it's
mhm,
based on the website, anybody with the up to date website is not gonna fiddle around too much.
uh,
And
yeah, true.
with the required questions, you can also show them one by one
Hmm.
instead of just boxes, and you're like, "God damn it." Just like, "Oh, one more thing." And you
Yeah.
fill it out. Uh, or you can do generate, predict pain points or whatever, and, you know, they can just say, "Okay. Alright, so you got launch campaign planner, V2 launch hype sequence designer, product hunt launch optimizer, product launch coordinator." So, hell yeah. Fantastic. So what does the unlock thing do?
So these are all ideas for agents, and then you can unlock them, which will turn them into an actual agent that you could go run. So do you want to pick your favorite, and we can
Yeah,
run through it?
let's do V2 launch hype sequence designer.
Cool. So we'll click unlock, and then that will also take like about another minute.
Because it's
Um,
instead of
but
unlocking, I would say something like, assemble agent or something like that.
okay,
So it's like, what does unlocking mean? It's you're creating the agent, you know?
yeah, I like that. I
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
a lot actually, and it also kind of like removes the connotation away from us just paywalling, because that's what it
Mhm.
sounds like to me, right? Is paywalling,
Yeah.
which we're not. I mean, there is a paywall, but like the unlock is really us generating the agent in the back end.
Exactly. You're like, "Hey, these are ideas. Do you want us to go and create them, assemble them, whatever?"
Yeah,
I just says assemble just sounds cool,
yeah.
but, you know.
Uh, and yeah, so you can filter these agents
Mhm,
by purpose.
mhm.
Um,
Very cool.
different. What would be traditionally like different departments in a business.
No, this it's great. I love it. I can see a ton of people just loving this.
Yeah, we want to be like the main resource when anyone starts a business. It's like, hey, I have
Mhm,
this idea for a business. Let's go to do this task AI, dump
mhm.
context about what I want to build, and then you're left with 100-ish agents that can do anything that you want in your business, right? Like anything for
The business
marketing,
thing
anything for
is
development.
narrow, too narrow, bro. Like, this is more broad than that. Like, this is just an agent manager.
Hmm.
Manage all your agents across all, LLM providers.
Yeah, yeah. So we actually came out maybe a week or two ago with a browser extension.
Mm,
So if you are on let me open up a Claude. If you
uh,
are on Claude, or
Hmm.
ChatGPT or
Amazing.
Copilot or Gemini. So here's Copilot,
Very cool.
Gemini
Mhm.
or Grok on X. You'll always see our agents. A little buggy right now, but
Okay,
uh,
let's run in Claude.
yeah. So we're gonna run in Claude. It's gonna copy the prompt to the clipboard,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
it'll help you open up Claude.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna go ahead and paste it. So we can take a
Okay.
look at it if you want, but it's essentially like a
Very cool.
pretty standard prompt template. So it's a
Can't it
persona.
auto paste? Because me pasting it doesn't seem that intuitive.
Yeah. So Claude and ChatGPT, whatever, they support this query parameter. But if the
Yeah.
prompt is too long, that query parameter doesn't work. So
Ah,
right now we're doing clipboard paste, but we will build into the browser extension.
you can
Um,
also alert them, like when you run it,
mhm.
you can say, "Hey, uh, before you move on to whatever, right here, uh,
Yeah.
before you continue to, you need to paste
Yeah, we have that
something
here,
that."
but
Oh, it
it's
does say
pretty
that?
easy to skip, right? Um,
Okay, press enter to
our
run it. Don't modify it. Just paste and run. Yeah.
our ideal workflow here is we'll use the browser extension to detect what agent you're running and then auto run it when Claude opens up.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, but just like I don't know. For me, when I'm designing things,
Okay.
I'm always optimizing what's available now,
Yeah.
making that just type, and then if I do the auto detection, whatever, that's great. That's later. So like for now, just up because I it doesn't. It's not that obvious that I'm pasting.
Yeah. Okay. So something like,
I have to
you know,
paste it. Yeah,
uh,
yeah, paste.
paste into
Yeah,
Claude, something like that.
exactly. Yeah, agent save to clipboard. Make sure to paste it or something like that.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got you.
copy, paste into cloud. Exactly.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, yeah, boom.
All right. So
Yeah,
it opened up here. Okay.
yeah, and you
So
pasted it.
we have the whole prompt.
Very
And
cool.
what you'll also notice is at the bottom, we added all of the context that we
Very nice.
onboarded in the founder pack claim step. And
Hell
so
yeah.
this agent will already know about Caravan Notes. It knows what your offering is, what your business description is, your pain points, your goals.
Very cool.
And so when you run it, it's going to talk to you like you're the owner of Caravan Notes, not like you're
Mm.
just some generic person online.
Hell yeah. Here, help you develop comprehensive step one product. Blah, blah, blah. Please share details about new features or functionality. Uh, Chat is first class citizen. With notes. Enhanced user experience. How have you improved the interface? The chat experience is completely new. Performance improvements is V2. Yes, it's fully local, offline, uh, versus on the cloud. So it's offline first versus cloud first. There's a free version that there is no one now. Free version available. Yeah. New integrations. Yeah, mostly those things I just said.
Yeah,
Problem solved. What specific address that current version doesn't? Uh, Before it was for writers, now it's for thinkers.
cool.
Yeah, that's
All
cool.
right. So we'll send that off.
I love when they just give you pats on the back. This is excellent.
Yeah,
Wow, significant pivot. Good for you, Zane.
you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so it's asking clarifying questions.
yep,
Okay, so can users now have conversation directly within or alongside their notes? That doesn't make sense. Does this mean AI chat interaction opens up? No. So first class citizen means you can create new chat instead of just create new note. Like you can create new chat and create new note, so you can have just a complete chat experience. Uh, you could always chat within the note. That's not a new thing. Offline first. Does fully local offline mean all data stays? Yes, it does. All data stays on user's device, and they pay to have it synced to the cloud, like Obsidian. There are some. I don't want to answer that question.
Okay.
moving on. Free, free version. What features are included in the free version versus free version? You can. It's like basically Apple Notes replacement. Apple Notes replacement. Paid, you get access to all the premium AI agents, models, and all that. Target audience shift. Yeah, so it's not just for writers, like thought leaders, founders, all of these people can also are also targeted. Whereas writers, you kind of just target like, article writers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
thought
would you
leaders,
would you say
founders.
it's for anyone who wants to better manage their context and their thinking?
Exactly. Like, yeah, anybody who wants to accelerate their intelligence, right?
Cool.
Intelligence growth, I guess. Accelerate their
Okay.
intelligence growth. Yeah. Does this mean writers are no longer the primary audience? Yes, it's writers are no longer the primary. Are there specific use cases you want to highlight for this broader audience? Yeah, the ability to see your intellectual growth and make recommendations and kind of push to expand that thinking. Yeah.
Sweet.
Is V1 being completed, replaced, or will both completely replaced? Will existing users be migrated automatically? Yes. Yep. It's transformative. You're essentially reposition. I love the way it talks. I have to like always check myself and be like, not giving the
Yeah.
non-sycophantic take. And then it hits me with like real truths. I'm like, oh shit. Anyway, step two, launch down. Now I need what is your target? I don't have a target. I'm just like building. So I'm shooting maybe New Year, but yeah, maybe end of 2025. Yeah. No date. Yeah, just want to plan. Do you have flexibility? Yes. Where are you currently in development? I'm rebuilding everything to be in V1 without spaghetti code right now to be on parity with V1 without spaghetti code. Because that's the whole problem I had with V1 is I was learning how to do all of this. So the spaghetti code was,
Yeah.
you know, was significant. Are we planning a product hunt launch? Not Yeah, I guess like as a secondary thing, but like in the beginning, I just want to launch, see how it is,
Yeah.
get the feedback, and then if the feedback is good, definitely launch them.
Cool.
Yeah. Proposed timeline, working backwards from nine, step three. I can't wait to see what this is gonna produce.
It's making us
Yeah,
work for sure.
yeah. All right. So what is this? Which plan do you want to prioritize?
So, like, where do you
Twitter.
want to launch this is basically?
Yeah, Twitter. Exactly. Twitter. Uh, yeah, just Twitter really. I haven't built anything anywhere else. Just Twitter.
And do you have an email list of V1 users?
Yeah, but like I'm in contact with like V1 users are at this point my friends. So like,
Mm,
but yeah, I have like people on a waiting list. I have my newsletter. I have all of that, but it's not significant enough to you know.
gotcha.
Yeah. Twitter is the most reliable one. Where like I get the boost if I do something good.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Quick clarification: existing V1 users already aware of V2? Yes.
Yeah. I think we
Good.
just skip
Good.
that one.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
to step
Brand voice
4.
and messaging style, founder-led and transparent. Yes. Product focus and polish. Yes. Provocative opinion. Yes. Education helpful. Yes. All of all of the above. All the tones. Uh, Style references. Are there any founders, runs, or Twitter accounts whose voice you admire or want to emulate? No. Uh, Arthas, I guess. I love Arthas's work. But at this point, yeah, because we can take our time. I'll cut, like, make
Yeah,
this seem fast, so don't feel rushed. But yeah, all the tones, balance between all, and with the style, I guess, demo led, video led, benefit led kind of tone.
yeah,
Uh, kind of Apple does a great job of this. It's like, this is what we built. It's fucking awesome.
yeah.
Like, Apple is really the inspiration. Key messaging. What should people associate with Caravan Notes? Thinking partner or thinking notebook.
A thinking notebook. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Any language terminology you definitely want to use or avoid? Not really. Try to create the video. Yes, everything is self-made.
Here is the final output. So you have an executive summary,
Okay.
key differentiators, a
Right,
timeline. You have some success metrics to track as you go
uh-huh.
throughout the campaign. So phase one looks to be foundation and awareness. So it even has some suggestions for the exact tweets and then the exact style of video. Since you mentioned you want to do video,
Oh, yeah.
um,
I like this kind of content it created. Oh,
so yeah, week two is local first. Week three talks about chat as a first class citizen.
mhm.
Week four is free tier positioning.
Mhm,
Phase two is starting to get beta users and
mhm.
social proof. So recruiting for beta, recruiting for beta,
Nice.
recruiting for beta. And then you have a demo week.
Mhm.
So demo, demo, demo. And then you could kind of talk about how your existing customers for beta users are enjoying the product.
Oh,
Uh, and then here's kind of like hyping up for launch.
mhm. I like it.
So yeah, by the end of this, you'd probably have like 50, 60 pieces of content. And it's all laid out. You just kind of have to follow it.
Love it. Yeah, maybe that's the direction
Mm-hmm.
is content generation.
Yeah, I think there's some examples of how you can use AI agents to do cool stuff without content generation.
Mhm,
Um, so one of my favorites that I have, it's called Prepare Linear Work. It's basically uh, it is a product manager as an agent. So it will groom your backlog, make sure all the metadata is set correctly for all your tasks, flag anything that's out of
mhm,
date or missing information,
mhm.
and help you assign tasks. So if I
But is
run
is
this
it the
thing,
best? Is it, like, you gotta think, is this the best way to do that, is using this platform, or is there better agents and other things for tickets? You know what I mean? Because in the end, it's a competition.
it's true. But like my thing is, I don't want to go pay for a
Mm,
$20 a month product management software that I'm going to use for 30 minutes each week. And so my
interesting.
options are pay a bunch of money for the
Yeah.
SaaS products that I barely use, or spend hours per week doing this manually. And
Mm,
instead, I pumped out this agent by using our agent builder and writing
mm.
like 3 sentences. And now it essentially replaces our need for a product manager at our company.
Amazing. And you run this in Cloud Code, like in the IDE?
I run this just in Claude. So I
Okay.
have Linear hooked up to Claude as an
Okay.
MCP. And then, right, so essentially this agent's going to use
Mm,
these different MCP functions. So list teams, list issue statuses, list issues, list users
mm.
as a way to groom our backlog.
Uh, and side note, do you use Linear right now, like with you and your co-founder?
Yes, yeah, we use Linear.
That's awesome, bro. Like,
So
is that because you were working in Amazon and it's kind of a good. You
Um,
got used to, or
I didn't use Linear at Amazon. We use like an internal tool.
but
Uh,
like this kind of ticket management
oh, yeah,
process.
yeah. I think like working as a software engineer, like you just
Mhm.
get very familiar with a lot of like the processes, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you go and you do
Like
code
Scrum, you're
reviews,
doing
you do
doing daily Scrum
linear.
in the morning and the whole thing.
Yeah, you have a million meetings, you have stand
Yeah,
up, you have backlog grooming, you have sprint planning, like
uh,
it's a lot. And so I'm anti meeting, but
yeah,
I'm pro having an organized product management software. So this allows us to be organized but not put that much work into it. So that's
yeah.
what's sweet.
Okay, so this is with tool calls. That's what you're trying to say, that this is
Yes.
not just a
It
content creation thing. You can also have it do tool calls.
yeah, it's not just content generation, right? Like you can interact with all of the tools that your team uses. And
Mhm.
so when we were onboarding your agent pack, for example, if we had selected a bunch of tools, the agents would be using those tools.
Mm,
So like my
okay,
favorite
I get it.
example is you can run a Stripe win back campaign in Claude. So
Mm,
if you hook up Stripe and you hook up like an email MCP, then you could have an agent go to Stripe, fetch all your canceled subscribers, create a coupon code for each of them, and then draft an email that puts that coupon code in and then sends it to them and say, hey, we released all these new features. We'd love to have you back.
mm.
And previously, you could automate that with software, right? Like you could vibe code it, you could write all the code manually. It's going to take a while to figure out. But now with agents, you can just write plain English and the agent will execute it as if it was software.
I like this kind of for teams, like you're saying, but like,
Yeah.
let's say I'm a manager, right?
Uh huh.
Or you know, whatever the use case is. I'm running a process on Claude, right? I'm saying go to the emails, go to the Stripe, go to the whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Uh huh.
And at the end of it, I'm like, God damn, I want one of my employees to do this next
Yeah.
month. Is there a way to kind of extract it? Because that would be a bit like a use case where it's like, hey, do it once and never again, and automate it for the rest of your like that kind of like, because if your thing can extract and it's easy way to kind of edit it or whatever, I think that also would have ton of value. I'm just brainstorming, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So our goal is that you could go to our agent builder and
Mhm.
describe a process that you have. We will build an agent that does that process, and then you can share it with your team. You can organize it, in your folders. It'll be there when you go to Claude or ChatGPT. It'll already be on the screen, so you can just one click run it. Um, and then you can iterate on these agents over time. So our agent builder, you can come back to this chat and say, hey, the report that our agent is creating is way too verbose. Our stakeholders are unhappy. Please make it more concise. And we'll go and
Mm,
update your agent for you. And then your entire team will automatically get an updated version of that agent. So
mm.
anytime they run it, they'll be using the new version.
But
Um,
that is an extra step in the beginning, where as a person who wants to get this done, right?
uh,
I have to say, oh, let me create an agent to help me do this, rather than I do it as the agent and then replicating my effort
yes.
at the end for other people to use. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I think you're right. I think that is the paradigm that we want to shift to is you complete a process on Claude or ChatGPT, and then you click a button, and we standardize that process. And
Exactly.
another really important part of this is we have this context menu, and
Mhm,
so this agent that we just created, it
mhm,
calls Stripe retrieve balance and Stripe list customers,
mhm.
and then generates a report for stakeholders. And
Hell yeah.
say that you've already been
And it's
doing
easy to
it.
read. That's what's nice about it. It's like an MD file. It's easy to
Yeah,
read.
yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what agents are, right? Agents are instructions and tools that you run in an LLM. And
Mhm,
what we think is really important is like say that you're automating a process you've already done at work and you already have an example report for stakeholders. You can go to this context menu and go example report, and then you
mhm,
can do revenue $100,
mhm,
customers 150,
mhm.
right? And like right, obviously be more complex than this.
Yeah, yeah.
You could add this context, and now when you run this agent, that context will be added. And so you can just build the agent, right? You can modify how it works. You can add more and more context, and you'll build just these super powerful agents that automate large tasks at your business and can interact with the tools that your business uses.
The resistance you're getting from me,
Mhm.
there's a lot of hope that they want to create the agent first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't see that as a frictionless process. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
I think that's why we have these agent packs is
mm,
to try to onboard people and to get them to see the value of our platform. And then uh over time the power users will become more comfortable with customizing the agents to do exactly what they want to do.
but I
So
think the thing I explained with you
yeah.
is something that they can just go find a past conversation they had of
Yeah.
something super long that produced an artifact at the end,
Yep.
and you can just copy that conversation. I think it's easy to copy conversations in ChatGPT, right?
I mean, we have a
Or
browser
Claude.
extension, so we're going to add a button that says
Yeah,
turn this
there we
conversation
go.
into an agent.
So you go there and you say standardize into an agent,
Yeah.
and it takes it, filters it, whatever, and then boom, you get the agent, and then you can try it out just to test the like it's almost like an eval, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
you're like, hey, which artifact is better? Oh damn, the agent's artifact is better. Boom, they're hooked.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Whereas introducing a new starting point is gonna be way harder because if they're just gonna do that, if they're just gonna design agents, right? They can just go intentionally into Claude or ChatGPT with the intention of building an agent MD file
Mhm.
and then just running it themselves. You know what I mean?
Uh, yeah, yeah. I think you're right. That's going to be a core feature of our platform. It
Mhm.
needs to be.
It should be. I think so.
I think.
Especially in demo wise. Like imagine you get on a demo, right?
Mhm.
And you it's some sort of manager from someplace and be like, hey, what's the last thing you had Claude produce for you, an artifact you had it produce for you? Oh,
Uh-huh.
well, I had it make, a marketing campaign or whatever using all these tools and whatever. Can you show me that chat? Or hey, with do this task.ai, you just hit this button and it standardizes it, and now you can share it and do it again next month and whatever. They're gonna be like, whoa. You
Yeah,
know what
or
I
they
mean?
could share it with their team, right? I
Yeah,
think a lot
exactly.
of managers would love to take a process they're doing and just hand it off to one of their directs and
Exactly.
just
And
delegate it.
and it's gonna be instant. They're gonna be like, "Where do I pay for this?"
Yeah,
Rather than you convincing them, "Hey, instead of whatever you're doing now, change your entire workflow to do this, this, and that." And
yeah,
then it's gonna be like, "Oh, you know, maybe it's gonna work for me, maybe not. I'm kinda happy just using Claude or ChatGPT or whatever."
yeah.
Uh, just a thought. In the end, I do this show and I pivoted that community, and I've been just talking my head off about demos because there is no other way to learn what the market wants. You can guess all you want, but without you talking to people and seeing the reaction and asking the right questions and getting facts and all of this, it's just you're shooting in the dark. It is such an important process. Like for you to get on a phone call and demo your app to stakeholders, like real people, target market prospects.
Do you have any advice on how to actually set up those calls? Are you
Just
cold emailing?
the same way I set up this call with you. Literally just build a relationship, right?
Yeah.
They're like, and it's hot. Like when someone sees a demo online and they're like, super cool. Hey, thanks so much. DM.
Uh-huh.
By the way, I'm trying to research how to make this better. Do you mind if we hop on a 10-minute call?
Yeah.
Boom. That's it. It's so easy. And people want to help.
Yeah.
So it's just building relationships, going into the demo with this research mentality, not sales mentality. I want to make this better. How do I make this better?
Yeah.
The Mom Test, very good book to read
Yep.
to get
I,
to
I'm like
get
halfway through it.
Yeah, it's because it teaches you to just go ask for facts, ask for
Yeah.
stories. Don't tell them,
No,
"Hey, what do
don't
you think?"
pitch, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's simple. You just got to do that a lot.
Okay.
On LinkedIn, on Twitter, whatever. Just anybody in the realm, reply guy things with more intentionality, not just great job or whatever. Just be like, hey, love how you're doing this, this, and that. Do you mind sharing? Because that's what it is.
Mhm.
It's fact gathering, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody's there, working on AI in a process or whatever, and built this agent, just as a reply saying, "Hey, how did you build that agent?"
Uh-huh.
is a good way to just open that relationship up because it's
Yeah.
coming from curiosity. They're gonna want to show you their expertise, and it's fact gathering. You're gonna be like, "Oh, that is a cool way of building an agent, actually."
Yeah.
You know, if it's too clunky or whatever, hey, do you mind just showing me how you build this on a phone call? Oh,
Alright. Cool.
you know, and it'll give you so much information, like information you can't guess, the AI can't guess. Like literally, I tell the story with Caravan Notes. The first iteration of it, the contrast of colors was something I loved, but people were like, "I can't even read this."
Uh-huh.
Just as simple as that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, god damn it, I gotta change it up, whatever." So the things you have don't even think about, people are gonna let you know. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we need to do more demos and talk to more users.
Mhm,
Uh, yeah, we just been trying to battle like the stickiness issue. So
mhm.
we're just throwing a bunch of different solutions and seeing what works. We're pretty hyped about the agent packs just
Yeah,
because
any churned users are fantastic people to,
yeah,
kind of talk to.
yeah,
Just email them and be like, "Hey, would love to get on a 10-minute call just to understand why uh we didn't meet your expectations." That's it.
yeah, yeah, that's a good point. We have a big email list that we could try that with.
Mhm. Yeah, and just get on more calls. And from the point of just building a relationship, friendship, like
Yeah,
to learn more. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah, because at some point you're gonna reach that like whatever product market fit value proposition, you can just spam that everywhere marketing wise. But until you get to that point, the best thing you can do is just demo.